then obviously the next step is to see what it requires, what they're going to require for the trade, and then after that, you're going to call around to every other team. So that's exactly what happened for me. Wasn't like they don't want me here. There was never just an unspoken or a lack of communication on any level. So Monday morning, I mean, it was really awesome, And then even that night, like I said, I was at my brother's wedding actually, and so I'm helping cleaning up tables, and he looked down. He actually saw him calling me. So he's been in a draft room for 48 hours at that point. So I'm sure he's worn out, and he was calling me on his way home. So I was honestly really the first thing I told him was, man, there's not a lot of coaches that would do this. So I'm sure you're worn out, but anyway, we were kind of joking, but he just wanted to fill me in.
What, did your heart sink when your mom showed you the stuff,
or
did you?
No, I still had my best man speech to do, so I had a little more, foregoing priority at that point. It was coming up any minute, so. But no, it wasn't. I mean, as soon as I heard it, I immediately, I was going to have the mindset that this isn't going to change anything, and I'm going to end up where I end up, and I'm just going to continue doing what I'm doing, and that's just doing everything I can to be a better football player. So.
And once you come back here, does it feel like you're back? You're competing for a job.
Yeah, we got a lot of new guys. Yeah, I forgot what the number was. Maybe we have like 26 or something. Or it's like high 20s, like the number of guys that are here from last year carryovers. So it's a completely new football team, and obviously new front office too. And it's a lot different, and the speed is very quick. So, I mean, it's not to say that you should ever have kind of pulled back as a veteran and I guess not approach it every single day like there's something to improve on, because you should, but it just speeds everything up, and everyone's new. So that's what it's been doing for all of us, and it's an adjustment with Kyle and his program, but it's been a very fun adjustment.
When you signed your contract in December, was it on your radar that they might go through a whole regime change like they have?
No, of course not. At that moment, I got to look forward to Sunday, and that's what it was for me at the time. I think we still had 4 games left, so definitely still focus on the season.
How would you rate the progress of the team at this point of the offseason compared to the past 2 seasons under the new coaching regimes?
Yeah, I mean, we're still early on. Last year it was our second year with the same. 2 years ago, the same playbook. Last year, completely fresh with Chip. So you learn a new scheme. Same thing this year. You learn a new scheme. So it's kind of slow, but at the same time, it has to be very, very quick, because again, you're trying to cover all kinds of information in a short amount of time. But I just think, with Kyle, last year that's all we talked about. All we talked about was how fast our pace was. But with Kyle, it's insanely quick. And he is very detailed. He's a very detailed guy, and I'm sure you've all picked up on that. So it's interesting to hear him present information, and you try to apply it and then play with the same mindset that he has. So it's a task that we all enjoy trying to do.
So would you say?
How does your role change in advance?
A tight end?
Yeah.
I mean, we're the end of the line, so. Obviously, we're echoing calls. There's communication with us, wide receivers, running backs, and we're also kind of the guy in command in terms of the receiving corps. So there's a lot of things kind of on our plate, but unspokenly, and hopefully it doesn't get back to the receivers. We're supposed to be smarter than them, so it's a fun, I guess, kind of job to have. So, but we don't try to rub it in too much.
And where was the wedding? And then.
It was in Austin, Texas.
Austin.
Yes,
Okay.
we flew back to the home state.
Okay.
But it was kind of just weird, kind of being really far away from the whole thing. But like I said, I got back in Monday morning, had a good meeting with him, and so. But it wasn't anything that he didn't already told me on the phone. So.